The case will remain as it is, that the head of the state, the Minister of Defense, the Ahmed Haroun, who was the minister, who was the governor of Darfur. Now he's from Darfur after committing crime there. Ahmed Haroun was transferred to South Kordofan, Nuba Mountains. He committed again the same crimes, and now he's in North Kordofan. So the same cabinet that continuously have done the atrocities is there. So the decision of the court has nothing to do with already being done and documented, and there is arrest warrants against these names. The ICC, it is international mechanism, it is a regional mechanism, and it is a Sudanese mechanism. Since our domestic legal system is unable, incapable, unfair, being corrupted for the last 25 years, so definitely it is not able, it is not capable, and is lacking the will itself. So the international community, specifically the Security Council members for this march, and France is heading the council in this period, are under ethical commitment towards the victims of this regime that has been committing against them, towards the Sudanese people in general, and for the people in the whole globe. There is one argument that people are trying to explore, that the situation in Darfur was referred to the ICC only to Darfur. But to what extent that the situation in Nuba Mountains now and in Blue Nile should be also handled by the ICC. I'm saying that because the patterns of violations and of crimes committed there, it is the same as the one in Darfur, and it is by the same actors, and it is by the same tools. The atrocities and the crimes that are taking place right now, as I'm speaking now, having the same patterns of aerial bombardment and gender-based violence and displacement, of course the torture for those who are in the area controlled by the government, who are belonging to this region, are arrested because of their ethnic background, and whether there is connection or not with the movement in this area. People are accused because of their skin, because of their relation, because of their social connection. Then, of course, there is a humanitarian situation that, in particular for the IDPs, since the war started in June 11 and then in September, people are still not getting access to food, not getting access to clean water, not getting access to shelter, not getting access to even vaccination for the children. Now the international community need to take that very seriously, and in particular in the consequences of the re-election of al-Bashir for another 5 years. If he's the same person who erupted the war, who kept killing the people with the different means, with the different tactics, so what is he going to do to them in his coming 5 years? So that is the situation in the war zone of Darfur and Nuba Mountains and Blue Nile. This election is a renewed attempt by the same wanted president who kept for the last 26 years committing crimes and mass atrocities in Darfur, in the 3 areas of the war zone. He's the same president who committed violations since 1989 in the ghost houses experience. So it is looking for a new legitimacy for the same perpetrator with the same regime, and that all opposition, as they did boycott the last election in 2010 in April, now they are rallying together. They have decided either there is a genuine national constitutional process to take place, to respect human rights, to respect justice, to respect equal participation in power, in wealth, the rights of the marginalized regions, or they will continue their efforts together as Sudan Call Forces and push for a popular uprising and to challenge not only the election but even the consequences of the coming election.